episode and I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you always watch the full video.
In 2020, 4 ATK gang members/affiliates were arrested and charged with the murder of a man nicknamed Little Buck. Since that time, 2 of those affiliates have turned on their crew and are telling the police everything in order to lessen their prison sentence. In 2 shocking interviews that both of them had with prosecutors, they linked one person to some of the wildest shootings that have ever happened in the city of Jacksonville. According to court documents, the subject of today's video is a dangerous hitman that's allegedly been carrying out assassinations in the city of Jacksonville for years on end. The subject of today's video is none other than P Money, and today we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. P Money, real name Bryson Wilcox, is from Jacksonville, Florida. He's a member of a hood/gang called 6 Block from the 45th Street area of Jacksonville. This group is made famous by the rapper Foolio. 6 Block,
a bunch of dudes, one room, no girls.
Primary enemies are ATK/NHG, made famous by the rappers Young and Ace and Queso. 1200/Cuckoo Gang, made famous by the rappers Spinna Benz, J.Breezy, and Wappa with the Choppa. They also beef with Head First, Sherwood, and T Block. 6 Block is cool with A Block, Y&R, Vontae Land, and 5020. P Money was known for being a problem in the streets. There's old Facebook posts from as far back as 2017 of people talking about how much of a killer he was. His Instagram name is Rich Stepper, signifying that he allegedly made money from killing. This is nothing new for the city of Jacksonville. Something about that city just breeds gangsters, but P Money stands out amongst them due to all of the wild things he's alleged to have done.
Not saying their city, but sometimes a city don't breed gangsters. It breed people that are bored. There is nothing else to do. There's no jobs. There's no motivation. There's no ambition. There only is poverty, struggle, and crime. What else is there to do? That's why a lot of these cities, they be like that because there's nothing else to do. They're outside every single day, bored as hell. Bored. One friend get into a crew, next friend, oh, this what we doing? Let's follow suit with him. Instead of somebody being a follower, I'm like, you know what? Let me change up the route. Let me change myself, and hopefully my friends will take this route with me instead of taking that route.
On June 5th, 2018, famous Jacksonville rapper and ATK member Young and Ace decided to go to the Wasabi Steakhouse in order to celebrate his best friend, Royale Smith, nicknamed 23's birthday. On the way out, Ace hopped inside of a car with 23, his blood brother Trayvon Bullard, nicknamed Quan, and his friend Jacoby Groover, nicknamed 4. As they were driving home, while stopped at a red light, a car pulled up next to them and opened fire, letting off over 100 shots. Tragically, Young and Ace would be the only person to survive this incident, as the 3 other people in the car passed away. 23 and Quan were just 18 years old, and 4 was just 19 years old. Young and Ace was shot up to 8 times. It's rumored that there were 3 gunmen responsible for this shooting and 1 driver. In an interview with prosecutors, an ATK affiliate nicknamed Butta, real name Dominique Barner, told them that P Money was allegedly one of the gunmen that carried out the shooting. P Money hints at allegedly being responsible in his Instagram bio when he says that he turned his city up, as the Jacksonville rap scene grew in popularity due to this shooting generating so many headlines. Butta openly told prosecutors that P Money and his crew were the ones that shot Young and Ace and killed Ace's blood brother and 2 close friends. Butta confirmed that this incident put a target on P Money's back. Butta would then link P Money to another murder. On January 16, 2019, a man named Willie Addison, rapper named Boss Goon, was leaving the Paradise Gentlemen's Club after a music event. He was leaving the event riding in a Chevrolet Tahoe with 5 other people inside when another car pulled up beside them and someone inside opened fire. All 6 people in the Tahoe were shot, but Willie was the only one who suffered life-threatening injuries. The occupants of the vehicle rushed to Memorial Hospital, where Willie would be pronounced dead at just 25 years old, while the other 5 victims survived. Willie was the brother of a popular ATK/NHG member and rapper named Queso. Queso's father, nicknamed Blue, real name Abdul Robinson, was Willie's stepfather and was one of the people in the car when it got shot up. Blue was shot in the back but survived his injuries. Following the death of Willie, Blue did an interview with a news station and told them that he wasn't seeking street justice for Willie and that he wanted the people responsible arrested.
What Robinson is saying is that with Jacksonville having...
I would say, that is, if you're going to go to the news and you know that you're in the streets, that is the best thing for you to say, especially if you know you're going to go get that get back. But I ain't going to say he didn't, but the fact that he said that and then turned around and snitched on his son is crazy.
22 murders in the first couple months of 2019. He wants people to know he's not retaliating for the murder of his son.
I want justice for my son. I'm not sending nobody out there. They got, quote unquote, I'm supposed to have hits.
And with all the shootings in Jacksonville right now, Abdul says the talk around town is that he is initiating some of it. He's getting retaliation for his son's shooting death. He says that is not the case. He is going to let police do their jobs.
Well, that was a complete lie.
Yeah, nah. But hey, if people are already spreading the rumors, then yeah, in that moment, yeah, you better, don't do nothing, bruh. If people are already spreading rumors and you ain't even did nothing yet, don't do that. Cause as soon as you go do something, they already know who to come because people are already spreading rumors. That's crazy though. That's crazy. That's why you're not supposed to be letting everybody know that you're really about that life. If you do what you do, you do what you do, and don't talk about it, don't brag about it, because that's gonna be your jacket. When something happens, oh yeah, him, her, them, they already know. They already know. You've already been bragging about it.
Blue is currently locked up and is telling the police everything in order to reduce his sentence. In a recent interview with prosecutors, Blue said that he believed that P Money was responsible for Willie's murder, so he put $25,000 on P Money's head that would be paid to anyone that killed him. Butta would admit to prosecutors that he accepted the bounty that was offered for P Money's life. Well, just a short time later, an attempt on P Money's life would be made and it would completely backfire on his attackers. On January 31st, 2019, an attempt on P Money's life would be made. On this day, P Money was in the parking lot of the L&L tinting shop on Emerson Street in Jacksonville when he was spotted by someone. The person that spotted him texted Butta and sent him P Money's location. Butta pulled up to the location with an ATK/NHG member nicknamed No Face, real named Derek Hudson, and another man named Christopher Brown. As they pulled up, they saw P Money in his car in the parking lot. They drove near P Money's car and opened fire. Luckily for P Money, none of the shots struck him. Most of these gang shootings happen in public places with innocent people around. Once a bullet exits a gun, there's no telling where it may go.
That's because nobody knows how to shoot. Nobody knows how to really shoot, right? Like people who are in the street are not police officers. Police officers they go to the range every day, every other day. In order for most of them to even become a cop, they gotta make sure that they able to hit a target so many times, offhand, but double hand, something like that. no, Diddy. But people in the street, no. You get lucky. That's it. Some people just get lucky, and then sometimes you don't, and you getting innocent people, bro.
Unfortunately, an innocent man named Damon Rothermel, riding his bicycle down the street, was struck by a stray bullet as Butta's crew shot at P Money. Damon was a former Navy veteran and would tragically be pronounced dead at just 50 years old. After firing shots, Butta's crew fled the scene, but P Money chased down their car and shot back at them. P Money allegedly fired multiple shots into Butta's car, striking Butta in the knee and striking Christopher Brown as well. Both of them survived. The whole thing was caught on surveillance footage. Butta's crew was allegedly in a Dodge Journey, and P Money was allegedly in a Toyota RAV4. Butta, No Face, and Christopher Brown were charged with first-degree murder for this and are currently fighting the case. P Money was not charged for this, but eventually the law would come after him as well. P Money was arrested and charged with attempted murder for a shooting that he did in 2015. He was sentenced to 6 years of probation for this crime and set free since he was a juvenile at the time. In March of 2019, P Money was pulled over by a police officer. When the officer exited his vehicle and approached P Money's window, P Money fired up the engine and took off. The officer took him on a high-speed chase and was eventually able to track him down. P Money was arrested and charged with possession of a firearm by a felon or juvenile delinquent, possession of cocaine, and fleeing a law enforcement officer. These new charges, along with some charges from 2017 that he was on bond for, were considered a violation of his 6-year probation, so he was now facing prison time for the attempted murder. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 15 years in prison for all of these charges. P Money is expected to be released sometime in 2033. The rappers take credit for a lot of stuff going on in the streets, but it's really the people in the backgrounds of the music videos doing all the stuff that the rappers rap about. Stay out of the streets. Nothing good comes from it. RIP to 23, Quan.
Oh God, condolences to everybody that was lost in this video, bro. Like what he said though, people really gotta take heed to that, bro. Especially, I ain't gonna say especially us black people, but us black people, bro. Like, and we will never, 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 never be in a position that our ancestors wanted us to be in with this stuff going on. And sad to say, it'll never end. Catch you on the next one.